And hello everybody, welcome back to another round of Stationeers. So last time, if you went with me, went on a little mining trip. Managed to get ourselves some iron, some gold, and some copper. A little bit of silicon, actually a lot of silicon because we went from 49 to 149. We're now at 263 iron, 137 gold, 295 copper, 224 steel, and 78 silver. Silver's a little low. I kind of want to keep it around 100, but last time with the furnace, almost blew myself up. I'm kind of tired of getting myself to where I'm going to blow myself up with that furnace. So I'm thinking it's time to fix it, to work on kind of automating it and getting it set so hopefully I don't blow myself up anymore. The other thing I want to do is go over, got my tool thing and I added X. Oh, forgot to turn that off. I added X to that. Notice that this is still turning on and off. That's because, as you can see down in the lower part right now, it says 23. It's trying to get between 24 and 26, so it's right on the edge. But I added X by having my welder torch on. Now eventually that will go away. It'll be a long process. I just want to make sure that it's not going to damage my potato. I don't know what level it has to be at to do that, but X will damage your plants. The other thing is, this right here is more than two of this, so I could make a little bit of a issue with a bomb. Gotta be careful on that. Actually, wait, no. Cinnamol to millimol. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But, centimol to mole, sorry. So, gotta be a little bit careful of that as well. But I don't think actually that one's gonna be one I have to worry about too much. Um, these two will eventually leave. They will eventually disappear. It will be like, say, if you're dropping a little bit of water into a fish tank, you add red food coloring into the fish tank, and you have a little bit leaving at the same amount coming in. Eventually, the fish tank will get clear again, but it's going to take a long time to do that, and that's pretty much what's going on right now. So besides doing that, the other thing I wanted to do was add another area power control unit, but I want to put it here. That way I have a power source just in case that ever does go out or I kind of blow up my fuses or something somewhere. So let's go ahead and get that first. Now, area power control unit. Area kits, area power. Um, okay, so default. Area power. There's circuits. Area power. Kinda wonder what these are gonna be for. I haven't seen these before. So kinda wonder what that's gonna get into. That's the battery kit I eventually want. Fuel analyzer, fuses. Fuses are good. Kit consoles. That's something we will need shortly. APC. Here it is. Power controller. Okay, so we need iron, copper, and solder. Iron, copper, solder. Okay. Good morning, son. We don't have any solder. Um, what does solder need? Outdoor. Hey, you off. Ingot. Solder. Needs iron and lead. A 0.5 to 0.5, so technically a 1 to 1. Well, good news for me, I know there's lead right over there. Bad news for me, I just went mining and I don't want to go mining again. Yeah, well, that was a Atmo. Wrecker! Hey, how about you too? Oh, you're still... Okay, oh, never mind, you. And, oh, this moved because I turned that on, so let's move you back over to your corner. And just in case I get lost, let's go get some lead. Come on. Anytime. And off we go. So, jump over that. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something missing. There used to be something right about here that's no longer there. I noticed that while looking at the video for the last one. I'm not sure exactly when it disappeared, but the lander is gone. So, big hole. Gosh, I'm gonna have to put something over that. So somewhere over here, there's lead. I think it's over on this side. There's a good amount of lead. I thought it was up here. Are you it? Because I thought you were up there. You look like lead to me. You are lead. So, I didn't want to turn this into a mining episode, but I'm going to try to get as much out. I want to get at least one stack. Come on. Oh, there's more over here. Okay. Well, let's do the normal thing and get the range. Come on. Now, someone did say the mining glasses, and I found out what they were talking about looking at the wiki. I kind of don't want to give too much away to myself if I haven't actually touched an item yet. And what they're talking about is actually in the personal here, and it's actually what's called the sensor lenses. It does need 5 steel, 5 silicon, and 5 in coal. I don't have any of that. I have never made that, but it also needs a factory tier 2. From what I understand, that's what they're talking about. And from the idea of it, from what the person's saying, it'll allow me to see minerals or ores. Now, I don't want to go over 50, but I have a feeling this will. Okay. Gonna lose 4. Now we need iron. I need 2 things of iron. Oh, like I said, I don't really want to turn this into a mining episode just because. But I do need iron, and I really need to refill my volatile and that. And, oh hey, more lead. Awesome, and volatile. Now you are actually ore, iron. Sweet. You're actually up here, looks like. That's even higher. So let's start with you. And let's go down to that one there, and let's mine all of this. Okay. And this is why you don't stand on top. I almost lost my helmet. Look at that. And that scared the heck out of me, too. Oh my gosh. And that's why I don't try to stand on. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh hey, well, we just had our first major emergency. Oh my gosh. Oh, that scared me. So I think we're now done on that one. And that's why I try not to stand on the area that I'm mining. I'm gonna have to look back and see, because I'm gonna bet you I hit like an edge. And that's also why I say, like, make sure you mine those little itty bitty dots, because sooner or later it's gonna get you. So we are literally one hit away from having a very bad day with our helmet. And that's also why you always carry duct tape. We're gonna need another helmet. Crap, I was really hoping not to have to make another stuff for suits. But that happens. Especially when you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Okay. Oops. This is kind of also why I kind of go all the way around versus one specific or one spot. I kind of dig around it versus going along and out. Just can't believe I managed to pop my suit. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Okay, anyways, I think we have, oh, nope, there's some more. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I was about to say, I think we've gotten all that we're gonna get out of this. There's some more there, there's some more there, there's some more there. Oh, sweet. But, oh, no, there's more there, there's more there. Bring on it. Like that, right there. That little piece that was left, I want to make sure those are gone, because that's pretty much what I think I ran into. Okay, now I think... Oh, there's a little bit more. Oh, hey. We got a full belt. Alright, so now let's go ahead and I believe we're over there. Let's head back. Just in time for sundown. And for the fact that we need water. Looking though, I want to see if I believe there's there's one of my little mining things. Some cobalt just like standing out in the open. I believe I have some more volatile and oxide over here somewhere. See, there's my thing. There was a field of it over here. I want to get some oxide and volatile because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Sundown's coming upon us. Are you my oxide and volatile? Nope. Your oxide. Oxide's full. Whoa. Everything's scaring me. Okay, volatile has to be somewhere around here. Gosh. Come on, volatile. I know there's volatile somewhere near the base. Well, I guess we'll head back. There is volatile near the base, I just don't know exactly where. Oh. Okay, there's some. So here's a hole. There's iron. So if I remember right, it is on this side of the hole. Going straight out. There's gold. There's the oxite. Thought they were next to each other, but apparently I guess not. I know there's some in that mountain up there, so. And I know I have enough oxite to go through, and I'm going to be switching off anyways. But I still want to have some just in case I need it for something else. I.e. welding torch. Maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. I guess I'll go oxide hunting later. Okay, or not oxide hunting, volatile hunting. Tracking beacons over here. Let's just go ahead and head on back. Still trying to keep an eye out. I could have sworn there was some over here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. There has to be some over here. You know that time, like that part of your brain that says, "Yeah, there's stuff around there," but then you're like, "Look, I've looked. I don't see any. Let's move on." But your mind's still going, "No, no, there's some over here." That's what's going on right now in my head. It's like I know there's some over here, but like everything's telling me no, there's not. Okay. So we're back and we have lead and we have iron. So for our ingot, our solder, we need it to be between 1 MPa and 100 MPa, and right now it's at 12. I can't mark it, but if you look over here, you'll see what I'm talking about. And we need to be 350 and 550, and it's at 657. So it is a little hot. So it is a little hot. Huh. Well, I know one thing. If we put it in and it sits there, eventually it will cool to that amount and we're still good on the pressure. So let's do another thing. Go quickly. You off. You should not be draining. We're going to drain some pressure out of that. That hopefully will help cool it. But also, something I thought about. Let's take one of you. Since I'm not using the AC unit right now, I've got to be very careful not to hit things. That should help cool it too. It's negative 75C. That should help drop it. Good thing we built our tool thing, because we need a new helmet. Possibly a new suit, but new helmet definitely. I believe that's in this. Space helmet. What do you need? Gold and copper. Is there space limit in this one? 2, 2. 2, 2. Okay, well, you're already on there. We didn't need the toolkit after all. I just am like one away from dying. I don't want to... I know that our body, our suit can take one more hit. Well, actually, not as big of a hit, but possibly one more hit. I am going to lock my helmet because, yeah, it'd be very bad to not lock it and then go out. So how are you doing? You're still at 616. So let's see if we can drop a little bit of pressure. We're going to close you and we're going to open you and see if that... Nope. If that doesn't deal a little bit of heat out. Yeah, hydration, okay, well. Here, let's do this while we're... Remember to refill that. Okay, so we need that down by 50 more degrees. This is the downside to this. I have no way to really regulate this. It's an all or nothing dump. And basically what happens is it comes through here, goes into this, and then goes out. Good news is these things are still kind of filling up. But yeah, it's like an all or nothing dump. I have no way to regulate it. I have no way to drop the temperature. I have no way to do anything, and that's what we need to kind of fix. I could possibly... I mean, we're just on the verge. I wonder if putting one oxide might lower the temperature. It does lower the temperature. One more. One more. Hurry before the sun comes up. On the edge. It's literally on the edge. And now it's gonna get too warm. I'm gonna have to waste some. Ah! We have solder. I wonder how much... I want to press the button. I want to see what would happen, but I have a feeling I'd blow myself up. Okay. So we have solder. Let's get that APC unit up and running. And then we'll work on our solder. And then Bell will close you for right now. I move you over to my normal spot and turn you off because I'm here. Okay. And I need, what do I need for the APC? I need iron and copper. Iron, copper, one power control kit coming up. Oh yeah, power control kit. We are gonna put you right there. Remember that the network is going to be on that side, the power out is going to be on that side, so this will now separate that network completely. Now, we are going to need a little bit of wiring. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure I don't disconnect everything. Actually, I will disconnect things. Boom. Sideways. That way I can see it. There we go. That way that goes through. I hope if I turn that on. And now we disconnect. Still goes through. We take a battery. I plug that in. So now we can take this apart. And take a look. We now have that, so now let's disconnect that. And we now have a APC in here. So now we can turn on and off this at will. This still will cycle. And we now have a battery in here. So this is on its own power source. I mean, yeah, it does still get charged from the main battery, but if for some reason something happens, and say that goes away, or I totally somehow drain that battery, this is now it's on its own power circuit. I can still come back and take a battery from any one of my drills or whatever and open the door, versus disconnecting everything and rehooking it up. So that is that. Now, what to do about you? Now I did close this and I did open this. You were going to drain out completely, so when I do try to take you apart, I don't blow myself up. And while it has carbon dioxide in it, I'm going to take some out, and that will hopefully also heat you up. I just want to make sure that's not going to overpressurize you. Yeah, you're not going to be overpressurized. Okay, and that should drain that. Now, I really wanted to cut down my going in and out of this, but it's something that needs to be done just because of the fact that I want all the machines in there. So if a storm picks up, I don't have to wait. Oh, hey, look at you. And look, we got 3 potatoes. So now we plant this one here. Oops, actually we eat one. And then we plant that one there and plant with that one there. And as you can see, it has everything. So we ate one. Unfortunately, wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. We ate one and we planted 2. So, but that is now showing what's going to happen there. And I want atmospheric. Nope. Atmospheric, boom, thank you. Tracker can go back up there. Don't need the tracker just yet. I want to do some looking at stuff real quickly. Oh, cooler's on, so we actually, I think we've now overheated our base. I think we've now overheated the stuff inside. Yeah, it's 39 degrees, so now the cooler's going to have to come on, and it's going to have to take care of that. Our nitrogen is at -7. Our water is at 24 because the internal temperature is 24, because that's feeding off of those radiators right down there. So let's put this back on because we're going to need it. You should be at 0 now, so I can close you and turn you back on and reopen you. You're, yeah. Let's turn you back on. Have you suck in some cold air to see if you can cool this off just a little bit. Actually, we're gonna keep you going for right now the way you are. What's in the pipe? H2's in the pipe. Oh wait, that's actually what's in the thing anyways. And yeah, it's slowly heating up too. Okay. Put you back on. Oh, I will need another one of those anyways, I forgot about that. Put you back on. You're still at -2, which is still good. I eventually want to take that and make it a nothing but X, because apparently X is the best one for cooling, according to what everybody says. But yeah, 33 minutes. Mining episode, that's what this one is. Oh my gosh. APC's put in, let's fix this furnace. So, there is another streamer, or not a streamer, but a YouTuber. See, now we're at 27, so this is trying to cool this area off. But there is another YouTuber who I actually really like and would recommend his videos, and there'll be a card placed onto here. But I recommend looking at his because I am actually going to use pretty much the same setup that he has for his starting. So we are going to need 3 consoles. We need gold. So we need 3 consoles, and the consoles, they're going to help show us what's being made, what is what's being made, what is the temperature, and what's the pressure. So with that, we're going to need some circuit boards. We are going to need a hashtag, or not a hashtag, a hash display. And we're going to need an Atmo analyzer, gas display. Need 2 of those. 1 of these and 2 of those. Oh, they don't stack. Awesome to know. Okay. well, oh, also we did use our water since we're here. Go ahead and drink the rest of that. Switch it out. Switch it out. There we go. Okay, so those don't stack. That's great to know. Tell you what. I do need more stuff. So we're gonna toss you guys right there. On top of that, for the first time, we're going to use something else besides the APCs. And this is so I can put it on a different network. And what we're gonna use is, as I find it, transformer. Now there's no way in the world I'm gonna overload this, but I want to make sure that I am going to separate it from this network. And I do recommend that you start using them once you get a certain distance. You can put a bigger one on. This thing's gonna make that work overtime. But anyways, it's a good thing I added the APC, because actually I have a feeling that with me taking all that hot gas out and putting it into that tank, I'm going to overload it. But anyways, the transformer is good because it also separates your networks. So these things are great. They separate your networks, but you do have like a battery backup. But say I put more than 10K through, this side right here will, if I upgrade it, it still will toss more than 10K out here. So say I turn this all to a heavy wire, it can take a huge load, but then out through here, something along these lines will blow up. Meanwhile, transformer, if more than 10K tries to come through, it just will turn itself off. It won't allow it. So you can kind of separate your stuff out and make sure not to do that. We will also need for a later thing, and I'll show that one too, we'll need more logic. We'll need the logic reader and writer. So we'll need 2 logic IOs. Okay. We will need a memory. And we will need a compare unit or a processor. Now I kinda like this one and kinda don't like this one. I like it for one thing. One reason is it will. Actually, I'll just explain it once we get to it. We will also need cable. Lots and lots of cable, because we don't have hardly any. Again, cable, always necessary. I kind of believe I went from one extreme to another. So just waiting on the cable. And let's have some of our corn. Not 100% there. Close that down. That's 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm gonna get to probably 50. I'm not gonna go higher than that. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay. Got 50 of those. Now, I don't know how much I have left in my my welder, but I'm going to weld up the sheets that are underneath. Actually, I'm going to weld up these sheets first because they desperately need it. So actually, no, I'm not going to weld those up. It's because I want to save that. Now, to disconnect your, or to take it apart. Now, right now I have a water hookup. I don't put my ice in here, so I really don't necessarily need it. But I will show you how to rehook it back up. And we're actually going to be using this water. We're going to be using this water for our next thing. I totally forgot to print something up, but we'll get to that. So, let's go ahead and disassemble our furnace. So, we're going to do crowbar. Okay. Now, we're going to put that there. And now with our furnace, as you can see, originally it has the 3 outlets and it wants to sit right side up. Now I am putting it now, instead of right side up, I'm putting it sideways. Our M-bound is going to be, if we look about it, this way. Our inbound is going to be from the right-hand side. Our outbound gas is going to be from the left-hand side. So you can see there, our inbound, here we go. Our inbound is right-hand gas, outbound left-hand gas. And of course, water is outbound above the inbound intake. Our inbound of ingots are going to be sideways. It's going to be on the left hand. Our outbound will be on the right hand, and our data port will also be on the left hand side. So our inbound's going to be left, outbound's going to be right, and our data port's on the left. So now we can actually put this right up against the edge, and actually I'm going to set it right here. So we'll have to move things over. So we need to wrench 2 iron sheets. And we need to weld 2 iron sheets. So there's our new furnace. I don't like putting it on its side just because for me it just feels wrong. But again, our intake, our outtake, and then of course the output for water. So we're gonna have to move these, which means something I forgot I need. Gonna need pipes. Might as well pick these up. Forgot I'm gonna need pipes. Because I'm moving stuff. Might as well get the other thing that we're gonna need in here and drop these things off. So drop you off, you off, you off, off. And the reason why I'm dropping them in the corner on this side is because hopefully if a storm does pick up, it's not going to affect them in that corner. Okay. I'm going to need an atmospheres kit, which means I'm going to need gold, copper, and iron, and wouldn't you know, I got it right there. Right. Okay. Um, I should get insulated pipe. What do we have for insulated pipes? Insulated pipes need steel and silicon. Might as well. And I'm gonna need at least 5, 10. I'm gonna need at least 5 or 10. I'm also gonna need volume pumps, so I might as well get those too. Oh, cool! These ones stack side by side. Yay! Just want to see if they pop up, and if they do, how. Oh, not as explosive as their big brothers. We're at 6, 7. We'll do just 10 for right now, and we'll take a look and see where we're at afterwards. Now, the reason why I'm doing insulated pipes is I'm going to be mixing gases in these. I also just thought about something. I do a gas storage in there. Okay. Anyways, we'll come to that in a second. You'll see what I just thought of. Okay. All of our chips are right there. Okay. I need to start taking apart these things. I need a drill to take that apart. Okay. Okay, I need a drill for you. Toss you in there. Okay. Input here, which means I want the atmospheric. And with the atmospheric, what we're going to do is we're actually going to, and you line up with this line right here, we're actually going to make a electrolyzer. So what's going to happen is water will come down into this and gas will come out. Now I'm actually going to put it right there, so that gives us a little bit more room. Now the wire on this one is backwards. So there's that. So now we'll use the filter or the insulated pipes just in case I needed to do anything. And we're actually, oh wait, I did that wrong. I want a upward. We're actually going to stop for a second because I forgot something. I need a volume pump right there. Actually, I'm gonna get a volume pump right there, which means I'm gonna do something else right here. I want a T-junction, I want it facing up. And I want that there so I can do something else. Actually, no. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I only needed a couple pipes. I'm gonna put a gauge right here. Those basically a pipe meter. I'm gonna put that right here, and I'll put a volume pump right there. That's actually starting to build up some good. And then I can do this, and we'll put a volume pump also right there. But turn you off for a second. Grab you. And you'll be a volume pump, so I need one more. Okay. I need 2 volume pumps and a pipe meter and something else for the future. But we'll get to that later. Right now, I just want to hook up the I just realized something. I totally messed up something. Besides the fact that I now have junk just lying around the base, I totally messed up using the transformer because I done hooked it up right there. So, anyways, I need to pressure regulators. No, volume pumps. G2 volume pumps. Digital valve. I need one of you.